Hello everyone! It's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 329th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is July 8, 2021, a Thursday. It is Marius's 13th birthday today, but I guess we'll be celebrating tomorrow since my ate has work today and she is scheduled to have her leave tomorrow. Last night, I was able to make some clips of some live stuff that I have listed or have jotted down. So I will merge that files along with this one. So for today, I'm gonna show you guys the projects that I've been making. I have two sets of projects. One is uh, from an order and I focused on it for 4 days. I was able to start I think last Sunday, and I have finished it the other day. So it is this another Pooh inspired block stitch Graphghan, but this one turned out so long. I didn't anticipate the length of it. So I'm gonna take a picture of it and put it on Instagram so you guys can see, or maybe on Facebook. So this is a chibi inspired Winnie the Pooh, which looks like a younger Winnie the Pooh. I wasn't able to measure it yet, but it flows like this. And I'm not able to weave in the ends yet. That is my next job to do. So I have given the picture of this to my customer, but she hasn't replied yet. But it turned out quite cute. So that's how it turned out. And for this one, at first I decided to make a graph. So I lined up a piece of paper. So as I'm going, I am drawing on it so that I will be updated on what row I am. And if you're interested, I think Miss Terri has a tutorial on how to make Graphghans. I will put her link on the description box below. She helped me a lot in making these projects, and I have learned so many techniques from her tutorial. So please do check that out. This is how the Pooh inspired block stitch Graphghan looks in full view. For the t-shirt, I used dark red, so it's really nice here. You can see the lines of the dark red, and that picture beside it is the graph that I referred to. It really looks very cute, and I'm hoping to make more inspired Graphghans in the future. I am still sipping my tea because it's just 7 a.m. I thought my kuya is going to work early, but he said that he's going to work for about maybe 9 o'clock or 10. So I decided to make a video today. And then I'm gonna show you the next items I was able to work on this past days. Not really that much, but I'm quite happy with what I have accomplished. So the first one is this gray one here. So for this one, I will follow the request of my other customer and have a detachable strap. So I will buy some more big type of buttons to sew here so that I can attach it to the strap. So it has those chevron design to it, which I learned from another Filipino vlogger and tutorial maker, Angel Knits 2. I will put her link on the description box below. I was able to make one in dark gray, another one in dark brown. Then the other day, the Pusha Pink. And then this one just yesterday is the light pink. So it is about 15 rows of the chevron design, and then for the 16th I used half double crochet instead of double crochet. So I am in the process of working on the strap parts for this ones. So I started some of them. So I started with the Pusha Pink one, but I played yarn chicken and I lost. So I needed to buy more Pusha Pink so that I can finish the strap. And then I was able to work on another strap, which is the gray one. So these are using treble crochet because it works faster with treble crochet. But for the first ones, I made a row of single crochet and then half treble crochet so that the button will be inserted in this hole here. And then the other parts are just plain treble crochet. Able to do this, and I needed to continue on working on that. And then I started the pink one. So this is what I have so far. So I'm gonna work on it later. And I'm deciding what to do with this yarn here because I wanted to make another type of project. I don't know if I'm gonna turn this into a tumbler holder or what, but I wanted to work on this yarn next. So the package arrived from JC Crochet. I have her made me some Gantsilyera tags from my watermark that you see from my videos. So I'm gonna unbox it along with you guys. I already cut the parcel, and here it is. Da-da-da-da. These are tags that Nicole had made me. So they are in white and in black. So it is 25 pieces each, and it costs about 380 pesos for 50 pieces. So that's quite nice. Last week, I asked a fellow Filipina who is a businesswoman who sells yarns on Shopee to make me some tags or some etiquettes. I don't know if that is the right term, but some labels for my projects. So I asked her to make some for my logo that I use as watermark for my videos. You may have been seeing this logo here that my niece Nicole made me. This is also the logo from my contact card or calling card. So I have her make me 25 pieces in this black, which has that white letter G there and a yellow rose. And then I asked her for a white background with a black G and a yellow rose. So I'm quite happy on how it ended up, and she's very nice on assisting me with this purchase here. I think she asked her nephew to do this for her, and she has other ones which has different or smaller size to it that I wanted to ask her to make me next time. And so I was able to receive this package yesterday, and it has some add-ons to it. Instead of 25 pieces each, I think she gave me 30 pieces of each, so that's quite nice of her. So these are the labels that she did for me. The side parts wouldn't fray, and I'm just going to sew this to my bigger type of projects or items, and then I'm gonna have her make me a smaller one with the Gantsilyera logo that I have. I have accumulated some ball bands I put in this plastic bag. I was hoping to join in the yarn bingo from June, but I wasn't able to commit to it. So I'm gonna try to this July. So I think those are most of it. I'm going to have a photo ID made for me because we needed it for the national ID application. So that is gonna be coming soon. I'm gonna go downstairs once my kuya call on me. It's gonna be going to work 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I was hoping to sleep, but I decided to film today since I am scheduling my filming in the evening. So since Mama went to the market, I am able to turn off the radio so that I can film this video here. I'm hoping to make a separate video showing you guys the accumulated whips that I have are my started projects from my growers. So please do check that out next time. I'm gonna make that. So for some shout outs from this video, I will put the links on the description box below along with my social media accounts where you can contact me. I have a blog which is called gantsilyera.blogspot.com. Uh, I'm not able to write anything there yet recently, but I'm hoping to do so in the next days. So I think that's it for me. I hope you guys have a family bonding time and some crafting time after a day's work. That's it for me. Bye for now. It's July 7, 2021. It's Wednesday. And I had the privilege to make a video today. This afternoon, it's already 6:30 p.m. here in the Philippines. I'm making this video as some type of life part for my podcast. And this week is supposed to be a very hectic week for us. We have scheduled 3 events or 3 different trips today, this week. So I was supposed to go to my appointment with my psychiatrist yesterday, but it got cancelled because my doctor is restricted to have a face-to-face type of appointment or counseling. So her secretary said that I should just schedule an online appointment. So I think it's via Zoom or something else. But she said that it might be rescheduled August. So I told her that I am willing to wait for August for a face-to-face type of counseling. So that has happened yesterday. I'm quite happy that I was able to contact her first before going because I'm really ready to go there yesterday. My trip will be wasted if I did. So I'm kind of happy that we were able to contact her first. And tomorrow, July 8th, is supposed to be our trip to the cemetery. My tita, my tito, and I and mama were supposed to go to Manila Cemetery at Parañaque. But we weren't able to go because my tito wanted to come with us. His BP has gone up every once in a while, so he is just monitoring it. So that trip got cancelled again for the second time. And then tomorrow also is Marissa's 13th birthday, so we are supposed to go someplace on the 9th since my ate has a leave during Friday and she doesn't have work during the weekend. So we were supposed to go someplace maybe up north or southern or the southern part of the Philippines or in Luzon, but there are plenty of restrictions, so we weren't able to go north. And there's this problem with a Taal volcano. It has been emitting some sulfuric acids or gas. So that is the southern part. So people have also been monitoring for that. So those are the 3 trips or events that's supposed to happen this week that has all been cancelled. I think we are still in the general community quarantine, but I don't know. We can't go northern part because we need to have some swab tests, and we wanted to go with my nieces and nephew. So they are prohibited to go because they are minors. So those are the life stuff that I want to share with you guys. Recently, I have binge watched some shows on Netflix that has some seasons up next, but they weren't able to put that yet. And one of them is called Pose. I really wouldn't recommend it for younger people, but it has broadened my mind to several things, and I have cried on many parts of it. So it's kind of nice to watch and an eye opener also. And also I have recently watched Big Timber. I always love shows like that where they show us different jobs, different type of difficult jobs. Like in the past, I was able to watch Rust Valley restorations or restorers, and there's this other one where they're called they are working with big trucks and they are transporting different types of things throughout Australia. So it's kind of fun having the type of show every once in a while to see what people do with their jobs and how hard it is, but in a way very satisfying. So Big Timber is one of them, one of the shows or the series that I watched, and it really was watching it after the first episode and second episode, and I really wanted them to haul all of those timber out of that claim part of the country, which is in Canada. So I really wanted them to do their job, but they are having some struggles with it. But in the end, they were able to pull it out, so that's kind of fun to watch. And just a while ago, I I started watching The Crown. So I know that someone has recommended me that show because one of the characters from another show or one of the actors from another show is there, and I realized that Gillian Anderson from X Files is one of the actors that plays a role there, maybe the main character. So it caught my attention and I started watching it. I'm in the process of watching some vloggers within the yarn community that I find from other podcasters like Miss Rose Likes Crochet. She has a video of shoutouts, so people also recommend other channels. So I listed them down, and every once in a while I binge watch one of them. And I always put the channel that I binge watch on my Facebook page if you do want to check that out. And also recently I'm in this phase where I wanted to support some local vloggers from here in the Philippines. I have found this community where they are live streaming and recommending channels to each other. So I often watch that recently and have been finding some Filipino vloggers that do different type of contents, and also some of them lives or works outside the country in different countries like Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, mostly in the Middle East, and some in London or in Europe. So it's kind of fun to watch some of them and see how they work in another country and what type of things that they can have from there. So that is also one of the things that I have been doing recently. I was able to clean and organize my room recently. I am in this process where I wanted everything to be accounted for, and I have this idea of showing you one of the drawers that I have here where I put all of my whips. I have started a lot of projects that sometimes I use them but still wasn't able to pull through with finishing them. So I wanted to make a video to show you that, guys. So if you're interested, please comment or maybe type on the comment section if you want to see those. So I think those are most of it for today. Our weather, it has been raining and we are experiencing some thunderstorms lately. In the afternoon, it rains whenever Ate goes home from work. And sometimes we catch the rain with the kids when we are going up. So we needed to bring with us some umbrella and some jackets so that we will not be able to get sick since it's really hard to get sick nowadays. So I think those are most of the stuff that I want to share with you today. I'm planning to make a separate video tomorrow to show you guys the projects that I have made or have been making. I am focused on this one project, which is another Pooh-inspired block stitch Graphghan, and also some tumbler holders that I was able to whip up. And also, I have some videos, some clips that I try to merge with my main videos. So if you want to check that out, please do lessen the volume because it sometimes goes up. So I think that's it from me today. Bye everyone, and I hope you have a family bonding time and some crafting time. I always wanted to catch some live streams lately, especially Miss Jan's. And I have found most of you are live streaming nowadays. So sometimes I catch some of that. I hope you have a fine day today. So that's it from me. Bye for now. Hi guys, I have this graph right here that I am coloring right now. It is a full view or graph of Winnie the Pooh in a chibi type of way. So I'm gonna color all the red ones and on the orange ones to separate them. So this is my task for today, to accomplish this in a Graphghan block stitch type of way. There are plenty of flowers in bloom today from these plants here. Mostly fuchsia pink, some are light pink sometimes. They have some white ones on it, but not today.